Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Now, just before I begin, I would like to wish you all a very happy new year. All the best to you in 2024. Have a safe and happy holiday. Let's begin. Somebody may have said something without thinking. This would have came from a hidden emotional issue. It's something that's hidden, like a trigger, you know. So they could have acted badly or abruptly even, possibly because they were afraid. You see, we have the dice here, and on the dice is the haystack. So, the dice, of course, is about a risk or a gamble, something feeling risky. It can indicate change that happens quickly. Now, I feel like this change did happen quickly. Okay, something somebody said. It could be because of the haystack. It could be that they were looking for something that seemed impossible for them to get, or they felt it was impossible for them to get or to find, like a needle in a haystack, so to speak. The haystack is also about karma. You reap what you sow. If you've sown good karma in the past, then good is what you will reap. If the karma was bad, then bad. Bad karma returns to haunt you, or them, whoever this energy belongs to. And so what I feel is that this person may have acted badly, without thinking, and they are kind of sitting in the consequence of that action, and also sitting in regret. There was a breakdown in communication. We see it here. We see that they are in reflection. They are often alone or feeling alone. A lot of emotions. They're feeling a lot of deep repressed emotions even. This person is thinking of you. There could be emotional distance between you, or there's actual distance between you. This person, it's like they can't get this off their mind, out of their head, you know. They're thinking about it. They look back over all of the mental notes, you know, that they have on this situation. This is somebody very stubborn and can, with the ram here, the ram guards its territory, and it's prepared to do battle with anyone or anything that gets in its way. So you could be dealing with somebody like this. And if it's you, well, then this card warns that you should take care and consider diplomacy as the best course of action. Somebody walked away. They made an emotional decision, okay? Here. They're sitting here. This is the consequence of their decision. It's the Ten of Swords. That's, you know, you reap what you sow. So, in this card, in this deck, this Two of Cups is really about a harvest and what you harvest, what you've gained for the effort put in, okay? It could be that there was an emotional offer that initially brought them a lot of happiness and joy and opportunity, but maybe they didn't put the effort into it and ended up losing it, you know. Maybe they thought it was too good to be true and ended up losing it. Um, Maybe they thought, that, yeah, it was too good to be true. This, I'm never gonna really have this. This can't be true. They can't really love me, and so they ended up losing it. They were still interested in it when they walked away. Um, I feel like they were frustrated. They got upset. There was a lot of things going on inside of this person, deeper emotional issues that were stirring things up and ultimately culminated, because the world is here also. So the Ten of Swords is the consequence of this action. Uh, it's what they received for an action they took. And you see when they walked away, you see how this person's heart, the whole chest is covered, the eyes are downcast, because they didn't want the other person to see how they were hurting. They didn't want the other person to see how much they loved them, or that they were still very much in love with them, and that they were still very interested in them and in having this relationship. So here they sit alone, hurting, you know. So the dice can speak to risky behavior, gambling and winning, or gambling and losing. Um, so they may have taken a risk, a gamble, um, in order to force the hand of something and ended up losing. This person, excuse me, this person, like I said, they're poring over all of these mental notes, all of these, everything that happened. They're looking over the journey with the world. Okay, it's sitting here. They're looking over the journey. We have the broom and we have love here also. So the broom is about sweeping out the old. Um, Sweeping out the old, and it's like getting like a whole new attitude, a whole new view of something. A new belief system even. When it comes to love, of course, this is what we're talking about. So, sweeping out of the old and going forward with the new when it comes to love. A new attitude towards a situation, a new belief system, seeing things differently when it comes to love. And so the Squire of Shields is up here. And this is what I was saying. This is, it's like it sounded too good to be true in the past, thinking somebody may have had hidden motives or that everything was against it. It could also be taking a deeper look at a situation. And with the sun, it would be about finding a solution. Also with the lilies, this is something, it is about solutions, but it is something that has been thought out over time, or something that has taken time. This is about starting over from scratch. This is about a reunion, or wanting to reunite with somebody. to start over again. If they were unwilling to listen in the past, and they definitely were, um, or unwilling to compromise on anything, well, here in the future, you would see a completely changed person. Um, Starting over from scratch, well, there are some obstacles to overcome for this person. There are the hills, because the hills represent obstacles that they will have to face. But none of the problems are insurmountable with the hills. Okay. But definitely the hills make the journey a little more difficult, but they're not insurmountable, you know? So, just with the hills, just as it is easier to see surrounding landscape from the top of a hill, it says that so too will you find it easier to view your life after you solve these problems. And so you see, there you are. There's the mountain. There's the hills. The mountain is basically the same message. This is about obstacles and about with the clouds. It's like currently they don't see, but it will get revealed because we have the dark and we have the light. So we have the clouds, the confusion, and we have the clearing over here. So whatever is hidden shall be revealed. Um, Confusion is going to clear up. So the Hierophant over here says, and then he's talking about the belief system, and so he's holding up his book that has all this knowledge in it, and it is things that are already written. And so he would be, yeah, see, look, I'm looking at the next cards, Nine of Swords. So that's exactly what it is. Look at what is making you afraid. These are ghosts of the past. These are experiences that this person has had that has created the belief system, that they're on. And and so these are things that are already written. These swords are written. Um, and this is where they need to look. This is where they'll find their answers. This is where they'll find the way forward, by looking behind them. And it may have taken them time. I see a very stubborn person here again. It may have taken this person time to see this, or to find it even. Because first of all, they would have to admit to themselves, that maybe they were wrong, because clearly they did make an error. And so this is all about wanting a reunion, wanting some peace of mind when it comes to this situation, because they just haven't been able to get this off their mind. They haven't been able to shake it, and they still want the relationship. They still want this relationship. And so they're thinking of a reunion. Here's the reunion over here. But this is also speaking from the heart. Okay? This can be a feeling like they feel like you belong together, And here they are coming in completely changed after this period, and I feel it was a long period of reflection. Okay, so look at this Knight of Swords. He does not look like your typical Knight of Swords. The typical Knight of Swords has his sword out, raised, and he's charging, But look at this fellow, how he stands there so calm. His sword is sheathed, his hand is out in a helping gesture. So this is what he wants. He wants to help this situation. The Five of Coins here would suggest that he's worried about failure, you know. Um, but I feel like he's willing to do anything to restore with the emperor and the world here, to put an end to his current cycle and restore a relationship. Okay, so definitely this person is going to do a turnaround. We also have the bridge. Okay, so the bridge signifies that a problem that has been on this person's mind, that has been bothering them, will be successfully overcome. That's about overcoming a difficult period. Okay, this bridge will bring you close together, or closer together. So, and I feel like this change, the change in thinking is what creates the bridge that brings them to you. Okay, and so uh, I expect you will hear from this person, and you may not believe how much that this person has changed when you do meet them. But definitely they are still interested in you, and they do very much want to start over from scratch with you. Okay, but this time you're going to see, like, it's going to be different because they have changed um, inside. There's a change. There's mental clarity. They see things differently, and so their reactions will also fall in suit. Okay, so um, that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.